official people. I know you guys already read the title of the story. Now let's get into it.
My best friend used TikTok Feminist to destroy our relationship with the man she snatched from me. Story time. You guys, there is no better happy ending than this story. Let's read. I'm a 27-year-old lady and I have a best friend, Tolani. Yes, that is her real name. Tolani and I have been best friends in school, and Tolani is a very mean girl. Like, Tolani is not just rude to me alone, she's rude to everyone. We were roommates in school. As a matter of fact, she actually stayed with me because her parents could not afford to get her a room. We ate my food, we wore my clothes, and I did not mind at all because she was my best friend and I was not counting favors. Now, I third year in school, Tolani introduced me into clubbing. Yes, she did. And we went to club together. One particular time, I saw a gentleman that I really liked, and Tolani was like, no, you can't like him. You have bad taste in men, and that is not the kind of man for you. I really liked this guy, but Tolani spoke down on him, and she told me not to even look at it. Like, that is a very bad taste in men. So I just let it go. You say if you don't have sense. One particular night after clubbing, this guy walked up to my friend. Remember, he had not asked me out at this time. So he walked to Tolani and he spoke to Tolani, and I was expecting Tolani not to, indulge him, because Tolani told me that he was a bad taste in men. Lo and behold, Tolani she exchanged number with this guy. They started talking, and after a while, Tolani told me that this guy asked her out. And she asked me if I had a problem with it. Are you mad? I was really hurt, but I had to bury my hurt. So I told her no, she can proceed with it. And, I had to face it. Like, this is life. She likes him, he likes her. Okay. They started dating, and this guy changed both our lives because he moved us into a better apartment. Before I knew it, Tolani started living with this guy. This guy changed her life, started treating her like a princess. He took Tolani's mom to the hospital when she got sick. He sponsored our brother's education. During our graduation, this guy got Tolani a car, and he gave her 500,000 naira as a gift. Their relationship was actually very good, and I was happy for them because this guy is a gentleman. He's tall, he's handsome, he's everything. At some point, I was a little bit jealous, but I had to bury my jealousy because this is my friend. A few months later, my best friend and our boyfriend started having issues because of a particular feminist on TikTok. In fact, this lady is not just a feminist, she's a misandrist. She hates men. She was consuming this girl's content so much that our boyfriend started becoming uncomfortable with it, and he told her that he was not comfortable with it. Instead of my friend should listen, she changed towards him, changed towards me, became more condescending. She disrespected him so much that I started feeling bad for him, but there was nothing I could do. Because while she was doing whatever she was doing to him, I was not left out. She gave me more disrespect. If we go out together and I wear a dress and people are trying to compliment me and say, you look so beautiful, Tolani would go and announce on speaker that, oh yes, because she's wearing my dress. Or she would look at me in public and then say, I have knock knees. My mom had me through grape, okay? My father graped her when my mom was 14, and Tolani was the only person that I told about it. One particular night, we went out together, and we're in the midst of people, and somebody was telling me that, you're so beautiful. And Tolani looked and said, yes, she's so beautiful. You would never imagine that her father is a pedophile.
What? And this is who you're calling a friend? Oh no, baby girl. No.
And as usual, Tolani apologized to me later on, and she told me, it's not that deep, and everyone was looking like, what the fuck? This is just one out of all the situations. One time, Tolani and I and our boyfriend went out. His network was messing up, so he could not pay the bills. This guy told Tolani to help him pay that he was going to reimburse, and Tolani said, feminism does not allow women to spend on men. Tolani is a mumu. Because in feminism, you can actually spend on men. I'm definitely gonna spend on my man as long as he's doing for me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? There was so much back and forth, I decided to pay. And later on, the boyfriend reimbursed me and even paid me double. One particular day, Tolani's boyfriend's house help took some days off, and Tolani was supposed to just help, take care of the house while the maid was off. And Tolani said, I will be promoting patriarchy if I take care of the house for a man. Oh, you're chopping a man's money. Are you mad? This guy even told Tolani that he wants to open a business for her, whatever business she wants. And Tolani said she does not want to work. Surprisingly, while the maid was off and Tolani said she was not going to do anything in the house, this guy decided to do everything for himself. One day, this guy decided to take Tolani to go introduce to his mom, and Tolani told me to tag along. The guy told us beforehand that his mom is a Yoruba woman and she actually appreciates respect, so we should dress modestly and we should kneel down to greet her because that is the Yoruba culture. In fact, he pleaded with us to do that. Tolani said feminism is standing up for herself and she's not going to let the man dictate whatever she's going to do for her. We got to the house, I knelt down to greet the woman. Tolani did not do that. While the woman was trying to talk to us, Tolani was pressing her phone all through. I had to engage the woman in the conversation. At the end of the evening, after we had food, this woman called me to her room. She gave me perfume, she gave me a lot of gifts, she hugged me, and then she said, I wish my son was marrying you. Come along for part 2. Best friend used TikTok feminist to destroy our relationship with the man she stole from me. This is finally the part 2, guys. If you're just joining, part 1 has been posted before this one, so go and watch it and come back to give your opinion. Tolani's boyfriend's mom invited me to the room. She gave me perfumes, body lotion, and a lot of other gifts, and then she looked me in the eyes and told me that I wish my son was marrying you. After all this meet and greet, we went to his place, and for the very first time I saw this guy really upset at Tolani. It's looking like you yourself, you are more involved in this relationship than Tolani and the boy, because why are you everywhere the both of them are? Tolani's boyfriend was very mad at her, and for the first time he actually yelled at her. They had a big fight, and it was so awkward for me to watch. He was upset about how Tolani disrespected his mom, how he even pleaded with Tolani to act right for the very first time in her entire life, and she did not even listen to him. Again, Tolani pinned everything on feminism. He told her that feminism is equality, not outright sexism towards people you're supposed to respect. Tolani called him a patriarchal beast, and then she ended the relationship right on that spot. Her boyfriend did not even push, he did not beg, he did not say anything. It was as if the guy had had it up to this moment and he was waiting for Tolani to break up with him. And now that she broke up with him, they didn't fight. Tolani and I drove home that night, and I tried telling her that she overreacted because all of this was not worth you ending your loving relationship for. She said, "No man would ever treat me like that. It is his loss." Please, my darling, tell me what exactly is his loss? Your vagina? Because there are a lot of kitties out there. Because you literally have nothing to offer except your empty brain. Talking about feminism, do you know what women who are feminists have to offer in relationship? They have values, self-respect, dignity, but you have nothing. And you think you are classy? You're very classless and tacky, this girl. When we finally got home, Tolani almost chewed my head off. This girl was calling me a lot of names. She even called me a pick-me-shot. She told me that I was trying so hard for her boyfriend's mom to like me. And then she said something that really hurt me. She said this was the same attitude that I probably got from my mom that made my mom get raped. I cried like a baby, and then we went to sleep. After we had gone to bed, around 2:30 a.m., Tolani woke me up and she threw me out of her house. She threw my bags out and she literally told me that our friendship was over and I should get the hell out. Begged her to at least let me just spend the night. This was 2:30 a.m. By tomorrow morning, I'll be long gone before you even wake up. She said no, that we were done at this moment, and we were done. It was one of the scariest moments of my life, considering all the insecurities going on in this country. 2:30, where was I supposed to go? I was confused, I was scared. I had no other option than to call her boyfriend. So I went to his place. He let me in and he gave me a room. He told me that I could stay for as long as I wanted to stay. I did not have anywhere else to go. I was no longer friends with Tolani, and at this point I was feeling like I didn't owe her any loyalty whatsoever anymore. Tolani never even showed you any loyalty. You were literally Tolani's sidekick all along. I was living in his house temporarily, and I barely even saw him because he goes to work early in the morning and he comes back late at night. We were not even meeting. Things changed gradually. We started hanging out, and before we knew it, we got intimate. It happened over and over and over, and no jokes, this felt different than every other man I had gotten intimate with. I started to fall in love with him. He started to fall in love with me as well from what he had shown me. He supports me, he shows up for me, and then I got pregnant for him. He was ecstatic. It was over the moon. He got me a car. He opened a store for my mom. He cherished me and it changed my life forever. Do not forget that his mom was already in love with me. So I did not have any problem with his family because his family accepted me 100%. He helped me with income to start my business. He renovated my mom's house. He was literally a perfect man. Everything happened so fast, it was so overwhelming, and before I knew it, he proposed to me. Then Tolani showed up and she almost tore me to bits. She had come to confirm the rumor she was hearing, and she was thrown out by the security. Mind you, before this time, she had been trying to reach out to my boyfriend, and he was not even giving her any audience, so she had to come. She was begging him, she was apologizing, but he was not listening. She had to come to the point where she was threatening to unalive me. She called me all sorts of names, and she said she's going to pay different blogs to carry my picture and write that I snatched her boyfriend. I know Tolani, she does not bluff. Remember our 1 million naira giveaway on Carding? Yes, it is still on. But quick clarification, this is not for everyone. If you don't already have a gift card, don't download this app. But if you have Apple, Google Play, Amazon, or Steam gift cards, you should know that Carding converts them and pays you in naira. This is not hype. This is not overpromising. It is only useful for you if you have gift cards. So go to your Play Store app store, download Cardings right now, and make sure you're trading your gift cards on Carding. Of course, use my invite code PEARL01 if you want to be a part of the massive giveaway. So back to Tolani, my darling, I'm going to swear for you if anything happens to this girl. Personally, I will take it upon myself to find you and embarrass you publicly. I don't even give a shit about loyalty or friendship or whatever. You're threatening a girl like you because of man? Because of man? I beg. Please advise her in the comment section, I beg.
I honestly don't think Talani ever liked the guy. She probably just entertained him because her friend liked him. There was a lot of jealousy coming from Talani, and she was far from a feminist. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about this story.